Alright guys, so we're going to be looking at all classic COD maps found so far in leaked Modern Warfare Battle Royale. So all the maps that we're going to be seeing that are from old games, pretty much all Modern Warfare games, obviously. Maybe they'll sneak in a bunch of maps from other games, which would be pretty cool to see. Most likely they're not going to do that. It's going to be Infinity Ward games that they're bringing maps from, but that would be pretty cool to see. So we pretty much know this already, but the supposed Battle Royale map will apparently be massive enough to support 200 players and feature some of the most well-known maps from past Modern Warfare titles. Here is the map again, if you guys sort of forgot. This was obviously leaked, so this is not the official map here, but this is most likely, what it's going to look like, the terrain, the different locations, and then all of the old maps and the new locations for this Battle Royale map will be blended together, sort of similar to Blackout and Black Ops 4. First map here we have is Overgrown. The video you're watching right now is the grandma's house location from the Overgrown, section that was found in Spec Ops. So this is how they first sort of saw this. So again, the video above shows the well-known grandma's house location from Overgrown in Spec Ops. So there's a good chance this is how it will look in Battle Royale, and they're probably going to extend it a bit. They probably won't just add the grandma's house in Battle Royale. They'll have a little bit of the surrounding areas of Overgrown, and Overgrown is a map that could easily blend into a Battle Royale based map. Sort of the forest will just blend into the rest of, what Modern Warfare's new Battle Royale map is going to look like. And then also here, in the original Battle Royale leak, there was a location on the map that was labeled Overgrown, which obviously brings to mind the iconic map from the original COD 4 Modern Warfare game. So also, besides from it being in the Spec Ops map there in Modern Warfare right now, it was also in the leak as an actual location on the map. So it could just mean Overgrown as a new location, because sometimes they reuse the old names, but most likely they're referring to the actual original Overgrown from COD 4. Next map here we have is Killhouse. The well-known Killhouse map can be found in Modern Warfare Spec Ops Operation, and here it is up on screen. You can see in the background there something about Killhouse. Killhouse was one of the smallest maps in COD 4, and a replica of it was spotted in kind of the middle of nowhere in Modern Warfare Spec Ops Operation Kuvalda. Not only has it been connected to the Battle Royale as a possible location, but it could be added as a map in multiplayer as well, seeing as it's already pretty fully developed. So that could be another shipment situation where they just throw it in the game and they have sort of a Killhouse 24/7 or whatever the new name is. And since it's a pretty small map, it would fit with that playlist pretty well. Shoot House, Killhouse, and shipment, but we're not really talking about multiplayer here. We're more talking about Battle Royale. So it's in the code, also found in the Spec Ops location. Definitely very possible that we're going to see this map in some form, at least blended into this new Battle Royale map. So next map here is Broadcast. A multiplayer map for Modern Warfare has been found in the Modern Warfare Spec Ops mission Operation Harbinger, and this is the map here. Now about Broadcast, also a map from the original Modern Warfare. Broadcast was spotted in the outer boundaries of the Operation Harbinger in Spec Ops. The Reddit user explained that this is the best look of it he can get since it doesn't fully render because of how far out of the way it is. And by the way, as I'm going through these maps, definitely leave your comment below what map you most want to see within Battle Royale, because again, these are leaks. We might not see all of these here. Some of these might just be transferred over to multiplayer. Some of these might only be in Battle Royale. And try to only suggest the maps that I'm talking about within this video, because these are the maps that we actually have information on. We actually have evidence on. I'll probably do a different video where you guys can comment and we can figure out what maps out of all of the MW2 multiplayer maps we want to see within this game, multiplayer or Battle Royale, or what maps out of all of the MW3 maps you would want to see. So that would be a different video. This video just go off of, the leaks, the evidence from the Spec Ops maps, and really what we have right now, the best possible remakes to see, in this case, within Battle Royale. So next thing here is Vacant. Vacant is the only location linked to Battle Royale that has been added as a multiplayer map in Modern Warfare. Easily one of the most recognizable maps in Call of Duty history, Vacant has been ever present in Modern Warfare since being added, a part of Season 1 in December. In fact, it's the only map linked with Battle Royale so far that was added to multiplayer. Interestingly enough, it's also where the C flag is located in Port of Verdansk ground war map. So again, that's something, it's already in the game, already developed. We're definitely going to see some portion of Vacant within this next Battle Royale map. So next thing here is Scrapyard. So Operation Crosswind includes a glimpse of the MW2 map Scrapyard, which is also apparently located inside Boneyard, a location on the leaked Modern Warfare Battle Royale map. The Spec Ops mission Operation Crosswind features a replica from Scrapyard Scrapyard multiplayer map from MW2. Now in this situation, I would much rather see Scrapyard as a multiplayer map. It's just one of those maps that you just want to see within multiplayer, and as we talked about in my other video last weekend, and people on Reddit and were, they were also tweeting, replying to a bunch of people, they were saying how the first season were COD 4 remakes, second season could be MW2 remakes, and then third season MW3 remakes, and so on and so forth. So if that's the case there, throw Scrapyard in there as one of the MW2 remakes. That's just a fun map to play as a multiplayer map. But again, I guess as a Battle Royale map, my thinking is that really any multiplayer map could work as a Battle Royale map, because Battle Royale is just a whole different system. You don't need to worry about the lanes, you don't need to worry about all the head glitches. Battle Royale is just you place some buildings, some elements down from the old multiplayer maps, and it's cool and it'll work, and it'll just be a different setting. So any good multiplayer map or any bad multiplayer map would be a good addition, a cool addition for a Battle Royale map. Next thing here obviously is Terminal. The iconic Terminal map from MW2 could feature in both Modern Warfare multiplayer and Battle Royale according to the rumors. This was a map that has been talked about for so much. I mean, I remember talking to leakers at Infinity Ward and they were mentioning Terminal, and Terminal has been something that was in the code we talked about back over the summer before Modern Warfare came out. This is something that's reoccurring and it's bound to happen and to be added to this game, whether or not it's multiplayer or Battle Royale, it's going to happen. So this is the only map on the list that's purely based off rumors and hasn't actually been spotted in any of these Spec Ops missions or anywhere else. So I mean, I understand that they're saying based off of rumors, but they're pretty good rumors. Just because they're not seeing it in the Spec Ops missions doesn't mean it's a pretty good chance that we're going to be seeing this, especially if you've been looking at the leaks and what we've been talking about for the past couple of months with the lead up, especially to Modern Warfare. So, however, considering that it's arguably one of the most iconic maps from MW2, it's probably worth mentioning that there are rumors Terminal will be inside Layover, one of the leaked locations from the Battle Royale. So Layover, again, is a section, I guess a city or a location on the leaked Modern Warfare Battle Royale map, and then a portion of Terminal, which was seen sort of the runway, and then one of the actual main buildings right next to the runway will be in that location as well. Furthermore, seeing as how popular it is, some believe that Infinity Ward's plan on developing and adding this map to the regular multiplayer at some point, which would be very likely to be a popular decision as far as the player base is concerned. Again, this is just conjecture, we're just talking here, but that just makes complete sense. Added to MW3, and Terminal is just a map, especially with the theme of Modern Warfare, sort of and they don't call it a reboot, but technically it's a reboot, and they're showing that with Season 1, bringing back COD 4 maps, bringing back those vibes. I think it makes sense that at some point, if it's Season 2, if it's in Battle Royale, we're gonna see Terminal. And, I said this with Scrapyard as well, but definitely, I think you guys agree with me. Terminal as a multiplayer map, oh man, I know we've seen it 2 times already, and I know at this point I want new maps, but you know what? If they're gonna make it, just throw it in multiplayer as well. A nice 6v6 Terminal map is just something that would be so nice to have within this game. But since we have to stick to Battle Royale, think about the Battle Royale locations. You could be hiding in the plane, you could be hiding maybe, in Battle Royale on top of the building. You land a helicopter on top of the building, go all different spots you can go to on Terminal. You can go behind Terminal, you can sort of see the outskirts of Terminal and go there. Like, it'd be a cool perspective to have Terminal as an open world location where you can just go all around it, and so that would be pretty sick to see, as we've known it for a multiplayer map being boxed in forever, and now we can go all around. That'd be pretty cool. So last thing here, just to add this in, it's important to remember that all of this is purely based off of speculation and unverified leaks, and nothing should be considered set in stone until Infinity Ward and or Activision make any official comments. So this is just for people so they're not roasting Dexerto or whatever website you look at. They don't want people coming at them like, you guys said this map would be in the game and it's not in the game. I feel like most of you guys, especially if you're watching COD YouTubers and you're on YouTube a lot and you've seen these videos and you've been watching this for years now, you guys know how this works. I mean, it's coming from leaks, it's coming from the game, it's coming from the Spec Ops missions. Is it possible that these maps could come for Season 2, Season 3, whatever? Yes, obviously it's possible. Maybe some are more likely than others, but it's not 100% a guarantee. It's just for people that are just like, they don't really know what's going on. They're just like, I saw Killhouse and that means Killhouse is coming, because I saw the words, but it's not that black and white. And I think most people know that. So they have to add that here, and I'll add that here just in case. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. These some of the main maps we're going to be seeing. I don't want to say these are the only remakes that we're going to be seeing in Battle Royale. I mean, maybe we'll see some other remakes. Like I said at the beginning of the video, you know, seeing a bunch of the old maps, and it's probably less likely with Treyarch, but maybe a map or two from Sledgehammer Games. Honestly, if they add a good map from, you know, Advanced Warfare or something, they just team up, why not? Sledgehammer Games is done. Just, you know, come on, just bring us some cool maps. What was the map that Dr. Disrespect made? Solar. Oh my god, if they add a solar section to the Battle Royale map, that would be so cool. And even better, Solar has a multiplayer map. Oh my god, that'd just be so sick to see. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy, leave a comment below BR if you watched the whole video. It's greatly appreciated as always, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.